What's up, Jet Nation? Greenbean here. I'm down in sunny Fort Lauderdale, sweating my butt off. Let's call it a butt today.
Nice.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
So I was walking down the street and I saw this young lady with a Jet shirt on. Look at that Jet shirt. I noticed it. We started talking, and I asked her if she would film a short video with us today about her thoughts on the state of the Jets currently as we're about to enter the off season. So she had some very strong feelings on some of our players, good, and some strong feelings about some of our coaches, not so good. And so we're just going to get right into it. This is Katie, and you are from Florida.
I'm from Florida.
You
I know.
are from Florida.
And I'm a Jets fan.
It's Jets
wild,
fan
right?
from Florida. And
it's
you know,
a legacy thing. It's a family thing.
Oh, what is your dad a Jets fan?
Actually, I'm close with my father, but he's a Dolphins fan. It's actually all my mother's side. My grandfather.
Oh, well, you know, that
Jets
is
forever.
That is a proud, beautiful
It is, yeah.
heritage you
so
have
leaving
here.
me the only Jets fan in my family left now that everybody's gone.
Right
So,
down smack dab in the
Yep.
middle of Dolphin Country.
Through all adversity.
The
Here
good
we are.
news is that the Dolphins suck, so you don't have too
Forever.
much to deal with. Forever.
Forever.
It's the one team we've kind of owned.
Yeah,
Kind of.
kinda.
Not the last few years, but,
No.
you know, in the larger portion of the last decade,
Isn't
we've
it
done
sad
okay.
that we do that? We keep having to do this thing where we say, not for the last few years.
Well, because the last few years were pretty grim.
Right. And, I mean, we say that with everything, with our coaching staff. We say it with everything. Not for the last few years,
yeah.
but in the heyday was actually in what, '69. But we keep
We've
saying
had
for the
other
last few
heydays.
years.
We've had other days of hay. Okay.
Days, not years.
2
but
days of hay,
Yeah.
2009, 2010
There
were
we go.
hays of day.
You're not wrong.
Were days of hay.
And then now here we are.
And now here we are. So
in 2020.
now let me ask you a question. Do you think that we are on to anything? Do you think we're
Yeah,
looking up?
absolutely.
We're looking down?
We're looking up. We're up. We're
Tell me
up.
why you think we're looking up.
So first up, let me just disclaimer this by saying I embarrassed myself on social media, as I often do, by blasting out a Facebook status that said the New York Jets are going to win the Super Bowl. And
Oh
I
my
said
God.
it, and not only did I say it, as soon as the draft really hit is when I said it.
You said that the Jets were going to win the Super Bowl
Yeah, I
around
said that.
last draft.
Yes, I did. That's how good I felt about us. And so
Interesting.
not only did I blast it out there and of course got slammed by everybody I knew, but then I would continue every time we'd win a game or something good would happen.
Which was never.
Right. It was maybe 3 times. 7 and 9, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I would like it or comment on the status so that way it would come back up on everybody's news feeds. And really just asking for garbage. So I did
Right.
that because I really believed that last year was our year. I thought it was going to be like the tides have turned. Here we are. Le'Veon Bell.
Is that what did it?
Let's do this.
I was going to
Le'Veon
ask
Bell
you.
did that for
It was
me.
Le'Veon
He
Bell
did
that was the
for me.
catalyst. He got you
did
excited.
That for me. He got me so excited to be a Jets fan again. I felt like the butt fumble days were finally behind us. We had something to rally behind. It
Wow.
was so exciting.
So
You know,
now,
can't
what do
you
you?
see it in my face?
Yeah, I get it. So let me
It's
see.
so
Let me ask you,
exciting.
what did you think of the Le'Veon Bell's season?
I can't tell you. I can't explain to you how sad it was for me to watch him be thrown into a dogfight every game with no real chance of anything, and being basically the punching bag. We used him as a punching bag all season, and we were like, just get us 3 yards. That's what basically I felt like they whispered in his ear, get us 3.
Just get
You
us
got
3
it. And he
yards.
took hits, and he got smacked around, and he got up, and he kept the locker room together, and he was amazing, and he was this force to be reckoned with as far as team morale, but he never got the shot that he should have because we suck.
That's a very interesting observation,
Yeah.
and I actually agree with it. I think he was misused, mishandled,
They
but
didn't move him
never.
around enough in the window. He had every chance in the pocket. They would play him on the same side multiple times. They knew his routes. They'd slam him to the ground and they'd say, do it again. And they were like, oh my God, it's so weird. He didn't get that many yards. I don't know what happened. It's Le'Veon Bell. And,
Right.
And you would watch him get moved to the other side, and then he would get a big play. And you'd be like, do it again. Do that
Right.
again, guys.
It's interesting, you know. It's like this guy is, one of the best backs in the league, and then he comes to the
Ever.
Jets and has a hard time.
It's like,
So-
how do you do that with the team that we have now? You know, an
Well, it was
garbage
tough.
offensive line.
Yes.
Everybody's sick and dying at one point. How many players? 11 out on injured reserve at one point. I mean, it's just wild. It's
Yeah.
wild what happened to us. We came from this big, oh my God, everything's going to be awesome. We're going to kill it this year. And then we just got, it was like the plague hit or some kind of curse happened.
Yeah,
It
we
was
got the
really
bird
amazing.
flu and everything.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean, that is I'm really impressed by the things that you're saying. I mean, it's 11 people on IR. The last 8 weeks of the season, I think it was just about every week somebody went out on IR,
Yeah.
which is unheard of. I don't know if it's ever happened before.
I've never seen that happen before, no.
Right, so it's hard to actually have anything go
Right.
well when that's taking place.
Right.
So you know the offensive line, you nailed Le'Veon Bell. I think you nailed. What do you think of the coach?
Okay, so let's forget the fact there was a Dolphins thing tied to him. Let's forget all the other stuff that we were at first like, no, we don't want him because of the Dolphins, because a lot of us just did that because of that, let's be honest.
Right.
That aside, I can't fall into, and I think we were talking about this before, I cannot fall into either category because we are split as a Jets nation right now. We are divided with the screw Adam Gase and the yes, let's give him a shot. He can do this thing. He has so much potential. Let's get him the team he needs, Joe. Let's do this, you know, and let's make it happen for him because he's got great ideas. He's different. He's weird. We like weird. You know, let's not forget.
He's got weird eyes.
Foot fetish things that the Jets have been tied to. So, I mean, we have...
That's right. We have a history.
We have a history of being weird, and that works for us to a degree. And he's just the right amount of weird. So, I can't tell you that I'm like, yes, I love him. I don't love... I just think that we need to readjust our players. We have free agency coming up, and I think it's going to be huge for us if we get rid of the right people. And, you know, we have the people like the Brian Pools and all that stuff that I think are going to really make a difference in the next season if we base them the right way. I mean, God willing, Jamal Adams forever, because...
You like Jamal Adams?
I love him.
See, so do I.
I love
I'm
him.
in Jamal's corner.
I love him. President Maul forever. I think he is such
So
a gift.
you don't want to trade him?
No, not at all.
No?
Pay him whatever he wants.
There's a lot of people who are talking about trading him. You don't
Of
agree?
course, and a lot of people are also saying, I mean, people say a lot of things. Like, we'll never hear in any press conference, we'll never hear what's actually going on. We'll never hear, because it's always going to be the handshaking. I'm so glad every player, you know, everybody's best friends with Adam. We're all great. Everybody's great. And then 2 weeks later, they're like, hey, we traded him. Sorry. So we don't actually know what's going on behind closed doors. I can tell you that if they trade Jamal Adams, the fan base will take a hit. Jamal has been a huge power player for us in every facet. I mean, watching his plays was like the delight of the season, let's be honest.
Yeah,
there was
good
no
stuff.
other excitement. None. He gave us something to rally behind. Watching him was a pleasure. Out of all the things, all the jerseys, all the whatever, I have a Bell jersey from this season, and I have an Adams jersey.
Nice.
And rotating them out was probably my favorite part of the season.
Nice. Well, that's not too bad, actually. Two
No.
great players. I'm a big fan of both myself,
Yep.
and I actually agree with everything you said.
Thanks.
So I want to thank you for joining
No
me and
problem.
spending some time with Jet Nation. You can come down to jetnation.com, click on forums, and join the conversation. There are plenty of people in there that agree with Katie that Jamal should be kept a Jet forever, and there are plenty of people in there that are wrong and want to trade him. So, but
You
really,
can't be right all the time, right?
yeah, that's right. So this was good. I really do appreciate it,
No
and
problem.
go Jets.
Go Jets!